Hey, so I'm about to go pick up my new phone that the Lord has blessed me to get at this time, y'all. I asked him for a new phone like a year ago. It didn't even matter what type. I just wanted a new phone for storage. But the fact that he has led me to get it at this time today is so funny. It's so God, because again, it's literally nothing but faith, right? Because I don't, as y'all know, I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't have incoming money. Okay. I've been, left my job since last year, August, 2024. So, the fact that he has me getting it now, it's just so God. So I'm like, all right, Lord, you want me to get it now? I'm going to get it now. I could have been got it a while ago, right? I could have been got it, last year and such, or when I was working and such like that. But no, it wasn't until now he told me to get it. So, hey, his will, his bill. Y'all, I am so excited because first of all, the phone came earlier than what it said. Like, they literally said October 13th through 20th or something like that. And I had that in the email. I saw it. It said around that time that it was going to come. Girl, y'all, it came today on the 1st, October the 1st. Tell me God ain't moving. He said, now is the time. I'm like, okay, Lord, okay. But yes, I'm so excited because what? Like, I was not expecting it to come this early. I'm thinking that, it's going to be some weeks until I get it. No, on the 1st. All right. But yes, y'all, I'm going to take y'all with me. So let's ride.
I trust you, Lord. Whatever you will, I trust you.
I trust you.
I really do trust.
Some trust in horses and some trust in chariots.
But wherever you're
Hey. Okay, y'all, we got her. We got the new phone, y'all. Thank you, Jesus. Period. I am so excited. I'm going to do a separate video of unboxing and everything like that. But y'all, like, God is literally answering prayers, okay? Because again, I was not expecting to get this in this time. But he has told me. And now he's blessing me to do so. I always want to, be obedient to God, when it comes, especially when it comes to getting things and stuff like that. When it even came to a new phone, it didn't matter what kind of phone. I have the 12. This is a 12 that I'm recording on. It's a 12 Pro Max. So I've been behind for some time, but I wasn't really worried about that. As long as my phone worked, I was good. But the fact that he has led me to get a brand new phone now, and the newest phone at that, y'all, come on. Because I was even, y'all, it's so crazy because I was gonna get the 16 Pro Max, and I asked the Lord, but my thing was, I didn't want the 17. I don't know, for some reason I was like, well, I'll get the 16 Pro Max, whatever, and I'll be fine with that. My main thing was for storage anyways, so I was fine with that. But the Lord was telling me the 17. He kept on telling me 17. Y'all, he made it so clear. Because first of all, he told me when it came to the storage to get the 1 TB, and I'm like, okay, he made it very clear when it came to that. God answers, y'all. He told me the 1 TB. And keep in mind, when I came to go get the 16 or whatever, I had intentions on getting the 16 Pro Max or whatever, but they said they didn't have that one in 1 TB. And I was like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Lord, they say they don't have that in 1 TB. Is it your will that I'm supposed to get the 17? Like, because I didn't want the newest one. You get what I'm saying? I didn't care to get the newest phone. But again, I'm like, he made it clear to get 1 TB. And so that meant for me to going up to the 17. And, even the one was like, well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter about the storage and stuff like that. It matters about the iCloud. But I'm like, no, it does matter about both of them. But, and the Lord told me specifically 1 TB. So, with her telling me that the 16 Pro Max didn't come with that, like, although it says that online, they don't have that no more. I was like, wow, then this means that I have to get the, 17, because that's where that 1 TB is, or whatever, and he made it very clear, y'all. I did what he, wanted me to get. This is what he wanted to bless me with, the newest thing. So I was like, okay, Lord, he knew my heart was not set up on, anything just brand spanking new like that, the latest, but I just wanted a new phone, but the fact that he wanted me to get the latest of the new, God, nothing but God and his love and his kindness. He's so compassionate. I just want to give God all the glory because I've been waiting. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting for so many things that, I have, asked him that was in his will for me. And the fact that now I'm seeing, certain things like happen now, I'm so excited. And not only that, y'all, God gave me specific instructions as well when it came to getting this new phone. He told me to open up my own account, under me, like get my phone under my own name and stuff like that. And, in the past and such, I've always been, either under my grandmother or under my mom, and I just send the money or such like that. Even when I was working, I would just send the money to my mom for my bill and such like that. But no, he told me with this new phone, get it under my name. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna open up an account. Now, keep in mind, y'all, I don't have a job. I don't have, incoming money, finances, so I'm like, all right, Lord, you told me to do that, so I'm gonna do it. And, I did that. And not only that, when it came to getting the account, the phone, and open up my own account, they said that I had to get a new number. I tried to keep the same number. I wasn't sure, also, when it came to coming to this store, before I even got the phone, I wasn't sure if I was going to have to get a new number or not. So I was going to keep the same number if I could. But the fact that she was like, oh, no, you have to get a new number once you, get off of somebody else's and open up your own. So I was like, okay. So the Lord telling me new number. So he said new everything. I'm like, okay, Lord, I hear you. New number, new phone. Okay, period. So, it's just so funny with how, he's so, he's so loud when it comes to following and giving us instructions for the next thing and what he purposed for us when it comes to his will and everything like that. Because again, I was not expecting to get it on my own account. Okay, I thought I was gonna just upgrade, on my mom's plan, but no, he told me to open up my own, and he also told me to get it, get that latest phone. And then also this came with me getting a new number, and this is also for the glory of God, because again, he wants to, get all the glory for the things that he do in my life. Again, when it comes to me paying this bill and other things that he's gonna bless me with, he wants to get all the glory. That's why I was wrestling with him at first to, get this. I'm like, Lord, why would I get this phone right now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get it? But he told me to get it now. So I had to be obedient, y'all. And I'm so happy that, again, I was obedient because I trust him. I know that he's going to take care of it. He's going to, continue to provide for me. I've been in my place of, content. I know how to be content, right? Philippians chapter 4, where he speaks about that, where Paul speaks about that, how to be content and such, and without, want and stuff like that, and know how to, deal with what you have. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I say I've been behind, some phone generations, y'all. I have. And again, there's been times when I could have upgraded, but I didn't, even when I had the job. So it's just like, just to see how God has helped me to, manage, well with the things that he does bless me with and such like that, and not to just be on the latest and, wanting to do the latest and everything when you want to do it, but waiting. It's so important to wait, because it's purpose in the wait and how he wants to, bless you and get the glory for it. Okay. But yes, I just pray that this truly encourages someone to grow closer with the Lord, seek his will for your life, and, align yourself with his will, because how he wants to do things in your life is going to be very glorious. It's going to be very miraculous and such when it comes to, the things that he wants to gift you, grant you as you continue to walk with him and walk in your purpose. But yes, it's not just about the phone. It's just about being obedient to God and trusting that, he will continue to take care of you. He will provide for you. Provision, comes with you following the Lord and being obedient and such like that. So that's the true message of this, of being content with what you have, in times of where you are in your season, and knowing that God is gonna, continue to supply for you, and he's gonna bless you and give you, nice things as well as you be obedient. It's not all about these things. This is, material things. We can't take this, with us when we leave here. But again, it doesn't mean that he won't bless us with these things as we continue to follow him as well. So that's the message, y'all. And I feel led to share scripture as well. Philippians chapter 4, verses 10 through 13. And it says, but I rejoiced in the Lord greatly that now at the last your care of me hath flourished again, wherein you were also careful, but you lacked opportunity. Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Then the Lord as well has led me to John chapter 15, verses 5 through 11. And it says, I am the vine, you are the branches. He that abide in me, and I in him, the same bring forth much fruit. For without me you can do nothing. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned. If you abide in me and my words abide in you, you shall ask what you will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that you bear much fruit. So shall you be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue you in my love. If you keep my commandments, you shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full. So yes, y'all, I just want to say glory be to God. He is so good. He is so faithful. And again, his love is enduring. Okay, he's going to continue to provide and show up. Those that are waiting on the Lord continue to wait with good heart and good mind. Again, for those whose season it is to reap what they have sown, as in they've been obedient to God, following him, doing what he has led them to do, and continue to wait. Y'all, you're about to see the hand of God move. He is saying all things new, okay? And again, I said the phone was supposed to be delivered at first through October 13th through 19th or 20th or something like that. That's what I saw on the email 2 days ago. So the fact that he led me to look at my email yesterday, and it said that your order is delivered, I was like, wow. But I said I was gonna go today to get it on October the 1st. But yes, like y'all, the email literally said your order has arrived. The wait is over. So yes, God is saying that it's coming sooner and quicker than you thought, you expected. Because again, I saw that it said later, around later October, right? But it came literally the next day of me checking that email of what it originally said. So yes, y'all, he's delivering these things quickly, and you're gonna see them. You're gonna see it manifest in your life, okay? For who that's for. But yes, that's for those that have been, truly faithful in following the Lord, honoring him with how you move and such like that. He is about to, truly do his big ones in your life, okay? And it's gonna be, all at once, okay? And again, keep in mind, I mentioned that, I wanted a new phone, but I wasn't expecting to get the latest new phone, right? I wasn't expecting, I didn't even know that they was gonna come out with the 17 at this time, around this time. But God did, and he had me wait that year and such to get that, at this time, because he knew what was coming. He knew that, again, he wanted to bless me with the newest. So God is saying for y'all as well, he wants to bless you with the newest thing, for your obedience in the wait. Okay, you waited. You didn't go ahead of him. You didn't go do things how you want to do it, but you waited for him. You waited on him to lead you and guide you to get that thing, or to, step in these things. So yes, he's just saying he's going to bless you with the latest things, y'all. He wants to do it, okay? Even if you didn't even ask specifically for this thing in the way that it is, right? But he's gonna do more than what you asked. That's what he is saying. But yes, y'all, I just want to share my testimony, and again share what he had placed in my spirit to share with y'all as well, who have been waiting on things for God to deliver in your life. But yes, God bless.